What's going on, everybody? It is your girl Glow. It's G.I. Jane. I am here with IAMHIPHOPMAG and SPORTSBETTERSMEDIA. Let's tap in. You already know.
Let's get it, man. Tap in.
Here we go.
Please. We're going to go live in 3 minutes. Fix. How about that? All right, tap in.
Third tap in is IAMHIPHOPMAG. SPORTSBETTERSMEDIA, man.
They got me mobbing like I'm locked and ready to get my slug on. I load my clip and slip my motherfucking gloves on. I ain't scared to blast on these suckers if they test me. Trust, I got my block cop player if they press me. Bust some motherfuckers with a ass and better tuckers. I ain't looking with them. But blasting them and nothing, drinking Hennessy and getting high on the lookout for my enemies. Don't wanna die, tell me why, cause the stress is getting major. A buck 50 across the face with my razor. What can I do but be a thug until I'm dead and gone? Keep my brain on the game and stay headstrong. These sorry bastards wanna kill me in my sleep. I'm really cannot see, and every day is just a struggle. Steady thugging on the streets, and I've been ballin' low. Don't let them make you worry. Keep slinging at these suckers till you worried. I was born and raised hell, nigga from the gutter, working mother. I'm touched. I'm kicking dust up, ready to bust. I'm on the scene, steady mugging me. Until they kill me, I'll be living this life. I know you feel me. There's so much pain.
All this, baby.
All right,
Get all this, man.
in the building.
What up?
This is SPORTSBETTERSMEDIA. IAMHIPHOPMAG. C11 Studios. Miss G.I. Jane, man. Tease, let's give it up for G.I. Jane. All right, nice hat. Okay. All right, best podcast in the Carolinas, man. Let us know where you're from and what area code you're repping. Miss G.I. Jane.
Depends on how I'm feeling, but I'm originally born and raised in Raleigh, North Carolina, so that's
Okay.
919.
Good.
But the area code plus 234 is for Nigeria, so I
Hey,
gotta put that in there.
Come on, man. Come on, man. That's what's up, boy.
Gotta
Hey.
rep that.
Hey, man, shouts out to Nigeria, man. You heard it first, all right? Anybody want to give a shout out to before we get started, man?
Shout out to Shane Gang in the building. Shout out to Showtime, Mr. Talk of the Town. Shout out to everybody that's listening to the Chocolate Girl podcast.
Good.
What else? Shout out to the Woman Nonprofit. Shout out to the gang, man.
Yeah, that's it. Tap in. All right. Now, tell us why the name G.I. Jane.
Okay, so it's really simple. Like it's G.I. Jane. That's always been my handle. And I've interchanged it and I've incorporated it in my businesses, but GI is the initials.
Yeah.
So if you ever know my name, my first and my last name, I'm not gonna put my government out. But
There you go.
if you do your research and you see my first and last name, those are GI.
Good.
And then G.I. Jane, I mean, come on, you see that. You see the personality.
Yeah, come on, man.
So that's how I see it.
Hey, man, boss shit all day, man. You heard it first, Miss G.I. Jane. All right. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you did growing up.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you did growing up. It depends. Okay. No. So of course, like I'm into media. I'm into the community.
That's right.
I've been in radio. And with that, like I've met a lot of like local musicians and musicians that are known. So I do a little bit of everything. Honestly, I mean, as far as what I did growing up.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends, like I was a little sheltered Nigerian kid. Like, my mom kept me in the house, go to school, you know what I'm saying? So, that's just what that is. It just depends. It depends on whatever I was, it depends on what you want to know when I was growing up,
Okay. How was it growing up in Nigeria?
So now a lot of people think that, so let me put a disclaimer out there.
Okay.
So I was born and raised here.
Good.
But I'm first generation here, so I am the first lineage that graduated from college, like they say, and that was born here. While my parents came directly from Nigeria.
That's
so
dope.
They've been here for about 20 years.
Yep.
So I would say, how was it growing up Nigerian compared to I always would tell people it's funny. Okay, so I would bring my friends home, but I would tell them, I'd be like, you can't wave to my mom. So when you see my mom, just say, hi, how are you? You ain't gotta go like this. Like they be waving like this. That's really disrespectful in our culture. So to adults, you're not supposed to do all this. So, and they're just thinking it's just a simple like, oh, hey, Miss Rogers, how are you, right? But it ain't that to my mom. My mom will probably entertain it, but when they leave, she'll be like, that girl is disrespectful, I swear. She doesn't have respect for adults. Like, yeah, so anyway, it's different, but it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, big difference.
That's what's up. That's what it do, man. So, you like Raleigh so far?
Man, Raleigh is a beautiful place because it's home.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm finding myself, honestly, Cam, but like what I'm finding myself doing is traveling. Like I got to Raleigh is it can be suffocating a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're born and raised here and you've seen, I mean, I was born and raised here for, it's going on 29 years at this point.
Okay,
like,
tap in.
Come on now. And then, I mean.
You've seen the changes that
yeah, like, and you know the people. If you're here, other people is here too. So, you know, you've grown up with people, you've been around, especially if you're in the, I think the music scene.
See, me and him grew up in Fayetteville.
Oh, yeah? Oh, wow. Yeah. So, okay, so look, I'm sorry, Raleigh, I'm not putting on for y'all. But I just think Raleigh, it's like you literally have to have your own ish going on. Like, you really do. Like, Raleigh it can't be your end all be all. Like, it's either you came in from like another city or another state. Yeah. Or you're just born and raised here and you better be doing something. Yeah. Or else you're just not doing nothing at all. So.
Right. It's easy to get caught up.
Very easy to get caught up. That's why I was like, I lay my head in Raleigh. But like, I want to travel to different countries, states. I don't care about nothing. I don't care about Raleigh in the sense of I'm over this. Like, I'm in a good way. I'm not trying to say I'm bigger than this. Right. I'm just trying to say, you gotta expand.
No, you gotta expand your mind.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You can't be in what they say, crab in the barrel. You can't have that one barrel mindset.
Exactly. That's how I feel right now.
Yeah, that's big facts, man. Let's give it. That's what's up. All right. Sports Betters Media. I am Hip Hop Mag.
Awesome.
C11 Studios. Who was your biggest inspiration growing up?
I can never answer questions straight. That's a problem with me. So my biggest inspiration growing up, I'm not gonna lie to you, because when like in school they would ask you that, and I would be that kid, be like, nobody, because like that's
Yeah.
I just because I always had this philosophy like I don't look up to nobody because everybody's a human. Like I was too witty for my own good. Okay. So, but I mean, I'm gonna be real. My mom. I know that's such a corny answer, but it's a real why. I mean, why? Because this woman works hard till this day. Like not like 7 to 11, 11 to 7, because she's a nurse. Yeah. So I've seen her pull shifts that like till this day, I don't know how she did it. And I know as an adult, I know how I move. I'm moving from one thing to the other. This woman is on her feet for almost 18 hours of the day. And she had 3, I mean, like, like
hustling, man.
Yeah, you got kids, like, and you know what I think about? I think about how dare I think about it, how dare I say like, oh, I don't want that to eat. You never knew if that was her last meal, last dollar she paid for that meal. And as a kid, I'm challenging what I'm eating, But I look up to my mom because she works really hard. She has a really, her work ethic is killer. And plus, she made me real strong.
Yeah, facts.
It is what it is.
Man, hey, that's what it do. Right?
Yeah, there we go.
All right. What college did you end up going to, and what did you end up studying?
East Carolina. I know this is like
party school.
I always feel like I ain't go to HBCU, so I feel like when you say they ain't go crazy. But no, I went to East Carolina. You said party school.
Oh yeah.
Everybody always say.
Ain't it?
Yeah, right.
What's what you make?
It's whatever you make it. That's a fact. East Carolina is a party school. It is what it is. Because East Carolina is like probably one of the only colleges, one of the only colleges that people flew, like you would go to ECU to party. Yeah. So if you was at another college, you would come to our college to party because our parties are crazy. But East Carolina University, I graduated there. Good. I studied women's health and public relations there.
Hey, and like I told the last man, King Richmond, he went to ECU. I commend you too, because you went to a party school, still staying focused.
Facts. Oh yeah, for sure. But you can't get wrapped up.
You know what I mean?
I cried on my first party. I knew very, very quickly partying was not. I'm a kickback girl. Right. Invite me to whatever kickback you want to have. We on the couch, we chilling. I can be in a corner. I can be scoping. You feel me? Like, right. It's a safe space.
That's right, baby.
Versus a party. Nah, baby. Man, listen. And it was man, please. I won't even shout them out. But it was a crazy wild party. I already knew it wasn't for me. Nah.
Yeah, fun, man. You stayed there all 4 years.
All good 4 years.
That's what's up.
All great 4 years.
That's what's up, boy.
What you majoring?
Yeah.
I did women's health and public relations.
Public relations. Wow, you stayed
So
busy.
I mean, yeah, I wanted to do. Again, like
Educated,
I said,
man. She's educated. You hear me?
I started my women's nonprofit back at ECU. So like the goal was to incorporate my love for women in a sense of disclaimer.
Okay.
You feel me? I ain't like that. But
Mhm.
my love for women in a sense of empowerment, empowering women, putting them on the pedestal that they deserve to. Like everybody deserves to be on a pedestal, but my job as a woman is to elevate women as well. So
That's right. That's what you're supposed
you know,
to do.
and yeah, for sure.
That's what you're
So
supposed to do.
I try to combine that in my studies, and I did that.
Okay, G.I. Jane in the building, man. Now, talk to us a little about how you got into the radio business and what eventually ended up happening.
So man, I was like I remember talking about this in our first interview. So I remember, I think I graduated ECU, and it was that summer.
Okay.
I was in a bonnet at that time. You know, I didn't really care. I was young. I was in a bonnet. I was going to Dollar Tree, and I saw the Kennedy 7.5 van, and I saw Showtime at the time. He worked there,
Yeah.
and his marketing, one of the marketing assistant directors there.
Yeah.
And they were in the car, and I said, you know what? And I got my business cards. I just made them too. And my business cards didn't say nothing fancy. It was just something like public relations / that's when I was managing artists.
Okay.
So I was dabbling in that, managing, I was doing PR, so I was really making logos and publications and design. I was trying to get in that bag after school.
Good.
So I saw the van and I said, you know what, I'm about to give him my business card too in this bonnet.
Gotta keep them business cards on.
You feel me? Oh yeah, keep the business card. So I whipped the business cards out. I'm like, hi, how are you? My name is Gloria. If you ever need an assistant or an intern, I'm the one.
That's it.
Dropped it in the thing. Man, that man didn't hit me up for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. It turned into 2 months. Maybe the third month I got an email and it was at K90, actually at the time it was Radio 1 because that's the umbrella of it. So it was Radio 1 and I said, oh man. So I tapped the email. My man was like, yo, if you can come and work nights, and I'm talking about from 7 to 12 every day, I got you, and not paid. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even at the time I was just grinding. I ain't give a damn whether, excuse my language, but I ain't give a rat's ass if I got paid. At that time, I literally was a chance to be in the building and I wasn't the type of people that's I wasn't thirsty for artists. I was thirsty for experience. If I could say I could be at one of our major radio stations, then I could say that I have that backing and that
Smart.
credibility. And
Smart.
that was from 2012 to 2015. 2016. I was there grinding for about 4 years, man. Until this day, I have people that I just feel like it is what it is. People kind of clown you, oh well. Some people say, oh, you're not at the radio station no more. That's cool. But I got people right now that will see me and respect me off grip. You feel me? Because why? At that time, there was a Freestyle Friday. So I was putting people on Freestyle Friday as an intern, just hitting people up. Yo, you want to be on Freestyle Friday? Okay, cool. This is what you got to do. This is the da-da-da-da-da-da. And so rappers love that. Local rappers would love that. So I got to meet these people. I'm putting together the footage. I'm editing the footage. I'm posting it on the website. Or I'm posting it on the Instagram. I'm posting it on his story. I'm working. I'm grinding. He got me there mixing while he's announcing. So I'm literally cutting commercials. I'm fucking grinding. I'm sorry. Man, niggas don't know how to grind, bro. I was grinding, man, and no pay.
Come on.
I'm talking about after school, I would be leaving school, and I think I was working too. So I was an insurance agent at that time. I was working at State Farm. Okay. So I was leaving State Farm around 5 to get to the station around 7. But mind you, I had to go to the house, and I had to do my little thing, and then I would come to the station. I'm sitting there just absorbing, and you have to understand it's a radio station.
Right.
People think it's glorious, it's glamorous. No. People hear the radio station, it's 102 point da 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 da, checking in with us. Thank you so much for listening, and then they hear Drake's drop, And then they hear Kalani's drop. They hear Nikki's drop. The radio station seems so dope.
Okay.
They're hearing all the syndicated and edited clips that we put on air. But the actual radio experience is me doing this, listening to the same songs repeat over and over and over again.
Right.
Because it repeats at every top of the hour.
Oh, yeah.
People don't understand that. So it's very repetitive. It's very redundant. It's very like, yo, Glow, can you go down? Glow, can you go down? That's where I got, well, Glow, uprise, they always call me Glow, but Show really gave me that. Glow, can you go down the hall and give me those papers from the printer real quick? Yeah. That's that. Some nights, you feel me? Crazy. So that's that. And as far as what happened, as far as like, just like any company, praise, you know, just things change. Things change. And I think, you know, a lot of people transition on out of that station, including me.
Hey, that's a beautiful thing. All right, Miss GIJANE in the building, Sports Betters Media. I am Hip Hop Mag, C11 Studios. Now, doing all that work and all that experience, how's all of that led to you doing music? So,
it's funny because radio didn't open the door for music. Nah, let me stop. No, I don't think so. Maybe radio put me in the line of getting to know rappers and therefore them saying like, hey, yo, come on my song. Wow. Or like, oh, come to my show. Come on. Because from radio, it went from interning to like, Glow. Yeah. I talked to the PD, you can get your own slot here. You running now Friday, Saturday nights. And that was Star Bar nights. You know, so I'm like, you know, I see you coming out of Star Bars, Chocolate Girl Radio. It was like midnight. Nobody really listens to the radio, right? But it was a chance. You feel me? Right. So anyway, as far as opening the doors for music, that didn't really start music. I started music back when I was in high school, and I'm gonna shout this. I always shout him out because I feel like if people have put you on, there should be no. I don't care if you like don't talk to them at all. Give them their props though. Okay. That's it. Like, that's like, I mean, I don't care if this dude did you so dirty. If he put you in a place to where this, like, if somebody could be like, okay, how do you get here? And you can name a couple of people. Well, you know, I met so and so, and then we started doing da da da. If y'all fell out, that's like somebody you have to name him. It ain't no, but why? Because y'all did this shit together. You feel me? I wouldn't be here without that. So the only reason why I'm saying that is because we now have, like, we don't do music anymore together. Okay. But because he put me on, I will always love him. He's like my brother. Yeah. So Rasta, I remember meeting Rasta, and I so sad I have to ask him, but we met somehow, and I was 13. Like, okay. So this is like
Rasta, shout out to Rasta.
Shout out to Rasta. So this is 15 years ago. Okay. So he's like, yo, you gotta do music. He's heard me sing. So that would be the time where he'll be like, yo, come over to my house. I got a studio. Let's do music. So I would be in there like at 13, and this was like middle school. I was at 8th grade, and I would be like, Mom, I'm going to my dad's house. That's right. But in reality, I'm getting Rasta to come pick me up, or I'm getting my dad to come pick me up, take me to his studio. So I could be in the studio like, you want me to sing that? Okay. Like, yeah. So just to like experience the studio. So that was my first time. Rasta introduced me to that life, and like he literally paid for studio time. He paid for my recording, like my video shoots and stuff like that. That's just right. For me to be in spaces. That's at the time when I started performing at the Poorhouse. At that time, I was young. I was getting all this exposure, local exposure, which is good, you know. And that's how I got started into music. And then from there, I think he would be like, you want to do that 9-to-5 corporate stuff, or you want to sing? You know, you got to pick. Like, you're selling yourself out. And he would always do that. Like, you got to choose what you want to be. You can't be half in, half out. Right. Because it's going to show. It's going to show. So, you know, when I went to college, I kind of split ways. But I've always made music. Good. I've always made, and I will continue making music. Like, people hit me up to do music with them. So that's nothing. And I had a show. That's dope. That's real dope.
Sports Betters Media, GIJANE, I am HIPHOPMAG. How long have you been singing, and who inspired you to sing?
I have been singing since I was old enough to memorize the Bible and recite it to the church. Meaning, I've probably been singing since I was like 7, and they put me on praise and worship team. And then slowly,
That's
because
where it
we
starts in the church.
of course, yes. And like slowly, and I'm still, it's funny because I still sing at church. So, but like slowly from praise and worship team, it became, Gloria, can you come and lead praise and worship? And then I've always led praise and worship. And so I've been singing since I was like 7. And as far as who inspired me to sing, that is a very, very intimate question. It would have to be, a lady that I used to call my grandmother. And she's the one who pushed me for real. Ooh. And right now she's not. The only reason why she's not relevant right now is because she is, she is now divorced out of the family, right? So, I don't talk to her as much, but I will always remember her. So yeah. I've never really thought about that, but when you asked me that, I thought about that now.
And you know what? It's a good question because you answered it how it was. People come into your life for a reason.
Yeah.
Whether it's for a season, everybody's in place for a reason.
That's right.
So, I mean, that's dope right there. I give it to you. Okay, Miss G.I.Jane in the building, SPORTSBETTERSMEDIA. Name some big singles you got out right now, man, and who you work with so far.
Wow. So, it's funny because I work with rappers more than I work with singers. I want to work with singers.
Okay.
I really want to work with
R&B.
singers. I would love to work with, singers in general. I ain't even going to limit the genre. Because, us singers are dope as hell.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a singer.
Yeah.
Everybody's a rapper. But are you a singer for real? Like, and I ain't talking about like auto-tune joint, no offense.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like some sultry, baby. Yeah. So I would work with any type of singer. But so as far as like rappers though, like shout out to Drake. I really, really, he's doing some big things right now. I'm talking about, I wish I could go to his project, but his project is fly as crap. You gotta, if I get his Instagram, I could shout him out. But he has a really, really dope project, and I really think that, that's dope. I don't have no rappers in here, that sucks. But either way, DRIQUE, look it up. And his music is on all platforms. And I'm not even trying to even like, you know how you just shout people out that you really like.
Is it Madrid?
Drake. There we go.
Madrid.
That's right. Yeah. Right. So like, he's gonna hate because I be like, you call people different things. So yes, Madrid. There we go.
No, I'm trying to get him in here.
That's right. Oh yeah. So he's really, Madrid is very beautiful, very in a sense of just his artistic ability, my guy. Like, this man is going to put on for his city always. Like, I had him on my show lineup. So, like, if you go to the previews, like, I respect this man so much. So, I shout that out all the time. But anyway, so he's one of a really big name that I consider big. I always love my brother Shane. He's doing really, really big things right now. He has a show coming up July 7th. Good. Gangland, that's in Durham.
Gangland, Durham, tap in.
Yeah, very tap in, very much so. I'm trying to think about some other good names out there that I have been working with. Lord Fly, of course. I gotta put him out there. Very great artist in general. So like I said, I work with, oh my gosh. Lord, I am losing him right now, but I just did something, a project with him as well. So rappers love me in a sense of my artistry. You feel me? So, because I love singing. So, there you go.
Hey, tap in. All right. Miss G.I.Jane. All right. Now, talk to us about the podcast. You got Chocolate Girl, man.
Chocolate Girl podcast. I love the podcast. I have literally been on hold with the podcast because I am in the middle of like interviewing really big names. And I want to come out with a bang. Yes. So like and it's not even I don't think I should do this, but like I try to aim towards a certain type of crowd with my guest.
You got to.
So just for the sake of like, and it might, sometimes it's follower count, for now, like I've tried to stay with people who have a following so I can bring that traffic in. And so far, like I've interviewed like Larissa Ali. Larissa Ali is like a wealth guru. Like, she will teach you how to make 6 figures quickly and snap your fingers, and not on no gimmick. It's just more so knowing how to invest, where to invest. So Larissa Ali is another one. Sania is a travel guru. I'm literally, I I gotta let them know what's up because these are my people that I've interviewed. So yes, but I got Sania Flowers. Sania Flowers is a travel guru. She basically teaches you how to use your credit card and travel smart without even paying for flights and things like that. And she just travels and works, you know. So I love my podcast. It's just a way to talk to people, whether you're regular or you whatever. You know what I mean?
Somebody
Like
got a story to tell.
that's right. Exactly.
Right. That's facts.
Yeah.
Okay, now talk to us about that photography, man. You're doing this well. You got a lot going on.
I know.
That's good.
It's and luckily, like I'm not like I try to give everything my 100%. I know that's not physically possible, but I make it possible, right? So photography is something that I've been doing now, going on 4 years, I think. And I picked that up after my father passed, and so my father passed 2017. I picked that up in 2018, and from there. I just got an eye, you know. I just be moving, you know.
Good.
It's a bag, but it's an art too.
That's facts. Okay.
But it is a bag.
All right. All green. That's that money talk.
There we go.
That's that money talk. Okay. All right. Favorite artist right now in your playlist?
Oh man, darn. I have to say Jules. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't know that, but I'm all for beats.
Good.
I love beats. I'm a man.
Beat
a beat
fanatic.
can be real hard. Like you could play a beat, no words, and you could just be. I'm talking about everybody vibing. Like you know what I'm saying. Everybody's going crazy. You know. I like real. Like it's called like dub sounds. I like. So that's him, Jules. So he's like, if you ever play him, you'll understand. Like it's rhythm. I'm Nigerian, so I like to dance. You know.
Yeah.
So Jules is just dope. So I think Jules is a good one. I would have to say, man, Lucky Day is beautiful. Again, I'm a singer, so like my background is going to be R&B, but Lucky Day is beautiful. Boss, if you know him, Boss I love Boss. Believe it or not, Cole's recent music that he's put out is dope. I love Cole. Cole always got something to say though.
Yeah.
Cole's a teacher.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. All right. Favorite movies in 2022? You watching TV?
Oh yeah, like my boy said, I got time, you know. I'm not like that. I actually will sit and work and kind of. So I'm a Marvel fanatic, and that's a little geeky, but I'm a Marvel fanatic. I am a Marvel fanatic. Like I'm right now. I'm on the comics now. Like I'm reading comics and shit. Like that's my pastime because it's like you work so much.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get into that feeling like yo, like I'm not really. I need to do something that's just not
work.
Yeah, bro. Like, damn, what the hell do I like? Do I?
Right.
Who's your favorite superhero?
Okay. Yes. Okay. There we go. Okay. So at first, it's a lineup between my man Logan, which is either X-Men or your like classic superhero Iron Man. As that and listen, I'm an Iron Man fan. Like I'm an Iron Man guy. You know what I mean? Like that's my dude. You feel me? So Marvel, I love Marvel movies. I am a stickler, and I'm seeing that they say it's a chick thing. I didn't know that, but I love murder documentaries.
Me too.
Man, I be sitting there, boy, like what? You feel me? Like
I don't think that's a chick thing.
Okay, thank you. Like, and I'm talking about to the point where if you put my TV on, murder doc suggestions come.
Investigative discovery.
That's what that is. So yeah, murder, Marvel, and I'm an action girl. And then also this is my brother's fault. I'm an Italian guru guy. So Sopranos is my thing. Like I'm watching Sopranos over and over and over again. You feel me? And The Office. I'm an Office girl.
Oh yeah, I like that.
My humor is sick.
Oh, yeah.
That's some good movies for you right there.
Oh yeah.
Movie, yeah.
Okay.
Good show.
Okay.
Hey man, tap in Sports Betters Media. I am Hip Hop Mag, C11 Studios.
Let's go.
Miss G.I. Jane.
Let's go.
All right. How does it feel as a black woman in 2022 being a brand owner in today's society and all that you do?
Great silence. That's good silence right there. Yeah. So basically, how does it feel being a black woman? It sounds like you're like. How does it feel being basically like a black female business owner in 2022? And I would say, I'm really going to answer that question honestly, because the first thing that came into my head is dating. But I'm not even gonna touch that because that's something I could touch it just a tad bit.
Nah,
Right. So it feels good when it comes to my bag. Like right now, I'm relentlessly chasing my bag. Why? Because it's not like before where, oh, you're supposed to be just picked up and a man's gonna take care of you, honey. You just stay in the house and learn how to. It ain't that no more, my guy.
Right.
Like ain't nobody handing out nothing. You got to go get it. I don't believe in laziness. My mom didn't teach me that. Because I saw my mom. If I saw my mom stressed to feed her people, I'm gonna do the same thing times 10. I ain't gonna stress. I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna get my bag. You feel me? So it feels great. And guess what? There are more female business owners coming out in the new era than there are male. I'm not saying that we're against each other, but that is where we're at right now.
Statistics.
It's just where we're at. There are also, we're high blooming millionaires. Like there are more women millionaires that are blooming like daily than there are men. Why? We're not totally at an advantage, but I just think we are now owning what we do. So if you are a lash tech, you're gonna be a lash tech, but you're gonna be a CEO lash. You're gonna own a business, right? Whatever you do, we are just basically making a business out of it. That's just what it is. And when I say dating, I just think that, man, I'm gonna be real, and I bet a lot of people are gonna fuss on me at this, but I tell people, I said, look, the older I get, the more money I make, the more my options as a woman when it comes to males will lessen. It ain't, I'm trying to be real. I'm being real right now because you asked me this question. And what I'm saying is because right now this is like in my 9 to 5, I'm a project manager, right? This is not bragging, but when you ask me what they do, after you ask me what they do, look at how much what they do make. So you know what I'm saying? Somebody tell you, oh yeah, like I'm a service engineer. Okay, cool, yeah. Just type in what a service engineer make.
Right.
You'll understand what you got in the whatever. You feel me? Like you can't judge a book for its cover. So anyway, I'm a project manager. What does that mean? I make stable income along with having businesses, side businesses. So you put all that together, I'm good. I think I'm all right. I don't want to brag, but we had 6 figures putting everything together. Just saying. So I say all that to say this: niggas don't. To me, I'm sorry, men don't care about that. They don't want to hear that. And dating, I'm not trying to be funny. Like I've done dating apps. You feel me? When men talk to you, and if you're leading with that, it is an immediate turnoff. Like in the dating society right now, it is an immediate turnoff. Why? Because you got some women who are now like they don't know how to do it. So now it's just like, oh, I'm good. Like my money is like they wear that. They wear their money. It's like I'm good. I'll pay for that myself. Like now this man can't even be a man around you because you're a woman with money now.
Well, and not only that, but some men do understand that.
Some men do. And that's why I said some. Like it's not all but that's why I always say there's a woman who says, you need a date within your tax bracket. So you avoid problems. I don't know how true that is. I really don't. It depends on who you talk to. But they always say just date within your tax bracket so you avoid problems. My man in the back is like, yeah, right.
Probably should.
That it just and I'm not saying I fully agree with it, but it's just like I think you have to meet somebody who's grounded.
You got to be
like whatever. If we making 2 different incomes, you just gotta we gotta be grounded in different ways.
Yeah.
So you're not threatened by what I do.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. And
that jealousy is real.
It's just, and I'm not even trying to do that. It's just more like, for instance, now like you said, how is it being a woman in 2022? If I'm going out to dinner, I'm watching habits, right? So like how you tip, right, or how you talking to the waiter, right? I'm telling you, man, you
gotta watch everything.
You gotta watch
everything.
The way people carry themselves, to me, is maybe like a minor indicator of how much they're bringing in or what they do or just how they are, their wealth in general. You feel me? Like, so it's like if you're talking to the waiter crazy and stupid, you ain't got no manners. You feel me? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, well, I'm checking that. You feel me? Like,
it's that mentality.
Yeah.
Why?
Right.
The big question is why. You see what I'm saying? And then you'll figure out the root of it.
Exactly. So
yeah, that's real talk. But you're right.
But either way, I think right now it feels great being a black woman, a black business owner. That's to answer your question.
Yes, ma'am.
It feels really good.
Yes, ma'am. That's right. Beautiful. All right, tap in. What other projects do you have working on right now?
Man. So, January I put out an album. And like I was telling you on camera, I was like, I'm a type of person when it comes to music, I'm a pop in, pop out person. So when I pop out, I'm putting everybody on a show, like we're doing it big.
Yeah.
And then like I'll leave the music there, for the people to like listen to, and then I'll come in and kind of like go back to my 9-to-5 corporate dog life, or whatever, because I love music, so I'm always gonna do music. So like right now, I really have minor projects, so like I'm featured on a lot of stuff now. So because I just released a project, you can catch that on my Instagram on all platforms. Glory I with a period at the end. Tap in. That's right. So you have that, but right now I'm traveling. Right now I'm on a little, you know what I'm saying? I'm traveling. I just got back from Mexico. I probably shouldn't say this on camera, but it is what it is. I don't think my work is following this, but I literally took my laptop. I'm like, man, look, I'm tired of looking outside, man, at these trees in North Carolina. Booked me a little trip to my little spot in Mexico.
There you go.
I paid about $400 for about 6 nights.
Yeah.
$500 for the flight. That's $900 total.
Yeah.
Took my little change, about $400 pocket change. You feel me?
Right.
And I'm telling you, man, if I show you my Airbnb, I had like a little loft, 2-level loft, a bathroom, a pool outside with a damn, what do you call a little hammock in the house, working. Still working though. I'm getting paid. I ain't about to take off. Niggas take off. I'm okay with working and traveling. Riding my ATV to go get some food, putting that shit in the back, going back to the Airbnb for 6 days. At first I was only supposed to be there for like 3 nights. Yeah. But I extended it to like 6 nights. Cause it's like, bro, I'm tired. I need something different, man. I need something different. Like, I'm going to Spain in September and I did this all solo trips. A lot of people were like, yo, you went solo? Yeah. Yes. I'm going to Spain in September by myself. That's a fact.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
Man, listen.
What age do you want to retire from work?
Yo. Man, it's so funny because retirement to me though looks like I have stable passive income. Like I still want income coming in though. So it's like I still gotta work just a little bit, but retirement means I ain't gotta punch in nowhere, Exactly. I'm managing at this point.
Exactly.
I really wanna be there by like 45, bro.
Yeah.
45 is okay. I'm not rushing nothing. Niggas, that's a problem. Motherfuckers like, I gotta do it by 30. And now you're 30, you sick. You cause you ain't meet that level of expectation you put in your head. But where'd you get that from? Did you even think it out? Did the numbers even align, my guy? For you to be retired by 30? Nah. But 45, that gives me a nice almost 20 years to figure that. And right now, I always tell people, yo, if you got $20,000 saved, you'll be all right. Like, you'll be okay. And just keep that. $20,000 just in the bank. I'm not talking about, you can take $1,000 off of it, but don't make it 10. I'm just talking about $20,000 and before 30, do that.
Facts.
I don't care if you selling drug money. I don't care if you working at fucking Food Line. I don't care. Save $20,000 fucking dollars. And I'm sorry I'm cussing like this, but when it comes to money and like saving and like, because I used to be the type of person, I don't know, we didn't even talk about this. You didn't even ask me this, but like, I used to be the type of person where it's like, money is not everything. Like, why do you guys keep talking about money? Like, because I didn't have it. So I was defensive. Like, I was like, yo, life is not about that. You really gotta live life. You gotta love people. Like, I was at the table with people talking about, I didn't think, man, come on, man. At that time, I didn't understand how ignorant I sound. So come on, it's like everybody eating shrimp, right? And I'm like, yo, why y'all eating shrimp, man? Y'all need to be eating steak. Niggas is not eating steak though. We eating shrimp. So why are you saying that? Yeah, go get you fucking steak then. So when people are talking about money at the table and I'm sitting there like, all you guys talk about is money. Hey, yo, go get you happiness that you want to go get. We talking about money right now. Go chase that happiness. That's why I started watching Italian movies. Italian people will teach you about money principles.
Mm-hmm.
They don't mess with their money.
Not at all.
Even family, they'll kill family over money.
Over money.
Money is how I feed my family.
Exactly.
So you can't come in between that. Cause now you're threatening how I provide for my family. That's why I love Italian movies. I get chills because they are so. And then it's crazy. Sopranos, what they'll do. And I'm not trying to make this a race thing. In Sopranos, it's like a black side. You know, Italians have this thing with blacks.
Right.
You know that. That's like a little thing. I'm not saying it's real, but in movies, that's how it's depicted.
Right.
So they'll show the black side, and it's one of the black like mafias. But when they come to our side, it's different from Italian side. Okay. Tony, and I'm sorry, y'all. It's Tony Jr. Like it's Junior, you know. So my man comes in there with his girl to like a donut spot that's in the hood. Wow. So when he comes, we in like Cadillacs. Our shit, we fucking chilling. Our gold, you know, we wear our gold and paid in full. Come on, that's staple. A paid in full movie with what? Yeah. BBSs. You got the gold BBSs on that joint. I love movies like that. Shit that show how money is. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we live. We're allowed. Because guess what? We're coming from a place where we didn't have much. So when we do get something, we have to show it. Yeah, that's just how our music says. Right. So why I'm saying that is more so Italians would teach you how to carry money. Italians, they'll have millions of dollars on them, but you'll never know. They got on a white, crisp little collar shirt with some black pants and a slacks. They probably got this on, like a gold little bracelet on. That's about it.
Rich as fuck.
Rich as hell, just sitting down like this. And clean. You know what I'm saying? Always clean. What are you talking about, man? That's how you wanna. That's the type of life. Man, listen. The type of life I'm trying to live. I want land out of the country.
Expensive taste.
Man, please. And you know what I'm telling you? Let me tell you. I know this is like a side. I'm sorry, y'all, but this is me talking to y'all like it's just talking to y'all. You know when you go to Mexico, man, for $30,000 you can have a whole fucking like 2-level ass concrete, beautiful gated pool house. And just had that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Think about, you know, man, please. Listen, talk about it's just different, man. It's different. It's different. I don't even want to. America is beautiful when it comes to opportunity. That's the thing. We have opportunity. You want to be a lash tech? Go get your lash license. Open up a lash business, right? You want to be anything you want to be in America, you can be it. That's the beauty. It's the land of the free. That is really true. Yeah. Because free meaning you can do anything. Land of opportunity. You really can do anything here. Versus when you go to out these third world, Africa, you know, Mexico, all these places, it ain't no opportunity there. It's land though. They got a lot of land. So it's just it's a different privilege if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that makes sense. I think I don't even know what your last question was, but I apologize. What you just asked me, but we was talking about money.
That's it. Hey, you still wearing green, man.
That's
all
right.
Money,
you know what I'm saying? I've tapped to a different lifestyle, man. I promise you this. I really just I don't need money to flex. I really need money to keep up with how I want to look. You know, keep up with what I want to do. I was tired of like, oh, I want to go to Mexico, but man, you know, I gotta save like $200 every 2 weeks until I get to. Man, I don't want to fucking live like that. Niggas ain't got time for that shit. Exactly. I can't do that. I don't want to do that.
Got to save it.
No, my gas is high as hell. You gotta save your money, man. So yeah, that's that.
Okay. You watch sports, man?
I love basketball.
Yes.
I love basketball. I'm a Clippers and Spurs fan. I've been a Clippers fan since 2015 Griffin days when he took them boys. He was taking them through the championship rounds. They ain't get no championship, ring, but he was still he carried these people. He's a great power forward. I just think Griffin has some, of course, behavior issues. I don't know if you remember he slapped that coach. Griffin slapped the coach. So he just has really bad behavior issues. I don't think Griffin has that grooming. Blake is a underdog in a lot of ways. I don't think he has grooming. I think he needs some people around him. But right now he's on the Nets. Yeah. So, but But Griffin was doing bad things in the Clippers, boy, back in 2015.
Yes,
I know that.
Yeah,
that was like the Paul days. That was the
It was a different time.
It was a different time. It was a great time. You know,
Sure.
I think Matt Barnes was on the Clippers at that time.
Yeah.
Like it was just a great ass time there.
Yeah, he was.
Spurs, I'm a Ginobili fan. So
Good. Come on, man.
yeah, Ginobili is just he's foreign and a great player.
SPORTSBETTERSMEDIA.
Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, who you got to win the whole series? Warriors or Celtics? Who you got?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the Celtics are gonna pull it through.
Ooh,
why?
Green,
It's just it's the optics. Yeah, I came in here ready. It's the optics. Warriors are. I mean, everybody expects the Warriors to win.
Exactly.
It's the NBA. So I'm not saying it's rigged, but I do think they need a. The Warriors ain't gonna take it. Why? I mean, the Warriors just haven't Warriors won championships before. Like they're
plenty.
Yeah, they've won a lot of championships. So it's the Celtics. What they're gonna do is the Celtics. I really believe that they pay these teams to win. Like I'll pay you to take this L. You feel me? Like, yeah. So I really think just because of that, it's the underdog. The Celtics. It's the underdog team, so you gotta bet on the underdog.
Hey, that's it all day.
We can put money on that. Anybody want to? Matter of fact, I'm putting bets. You want to put bets on? Hit me up. ITSGIJANE. I'm not taking nothing less than 20.
Real talk.
That's a fact.
That's it. Sports Betters Media, G.I. Jane. I am Hip Hop Mag. Tell us, who do you do this for when you wake up every day?
Man, I was about to say God. That's the first thing. God.
Yeah.
Number one, I want to make him happy.
That's it.
That's just it. That's my life. At the end of the day, I don't care about none of these people out here. At the end of the day, God judges me, so I want to make him happy at all times.
That's it.
And then next is me. And then next is my dad, because I know that boy looking at me. And then next is my brothers, man. I'm a big sister, so I always think about it like this: if you're like the oldest in your family or whatever, or you know, if you lose a parent, I think you're always in the mindset of like, I'm gonna lose her. I'm gonna lose I'm gonna lose the other parent. And if you do lose the other parent, damn, if you got who is gonna take care of my brothers? I need to be in a position where I can take care of them. I can't be out here fumbling the bag.
Right,
I can't. I can't. Like, if they, God forbid, they end up, I think about everything. And these are not these kids. I got brothers that are in college and one's a manager. But let's just say something happens. The police is crazy. They driving and now they get locked up for whatever reason. And their bail is set at 5 G's. If I ain't got 5 G's, what am I going to do, man? I can't bail my brother out. I think about things like that. Or where they going to stay. You know, the house. Who's going to take care of that? Man, I think about it. Life is not. I'm sorry. People do not think about shit until it happens. And I'm not going to do that no more.
Facts.
I'm not going to do that no more.
You gotta be prepared.
I'm always going to be prepared. I'm always going to stay on my toes. And I don't care who doesn't like it.
That's it. Hey, preparation is key, man.
Nah, for real.
All right, where can we find you at on all platforms?
You can find me at ITSGIJANE, ITSGIJANE on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook. You're going to find it. You're going to find the name. You know, because I'm just out. Like, I do a lot. So,
Good.
Chocolate Girl Photography and Design. You put in, like, again, I'm out there. My ads are really good. I set up my numbers real well.
Good.
So if you put in Chocolate Girl Photography, I'm gonna pop up. If you put in ITSGIJANE, I'm gonna pop up. If you put in Glory, I'm gonna pop up. So that's just what that is.
All right. Hey, business owners, man, women, tap in, man. All right, G.I. Jane, Sports Betters
I love it. It was exciting.
Man. See you in the studio.
That's what I do. That's what it is.
I loved it. This was good. This is flawless.
Come on.
This is good. He was like, no.